Alright, what's up y'all, it's Coco is back with another video, and today's video I have a tutorial for you guys. In this tutorial I'm going to be showing you guys how to green every shot in Basketball Legends, and it's pretty simple. Before we get started, I just want to say thank you guys for 7,000 subscribers. I wouldn't have reached this milestone without your guys' support, and I'm truly grateful that I have a fan base that's always here for me and always supporting my content that I produce. But anyways, let's get started. Now you're probably wondering, so how do you green every shot in Basketball Legends? I kind of over exaggerated it. It's really hard to green every single shot in Basketball Legends, but there is a way for you to help you green every shot, and it's pretty simple. Open up your menu, go to your settings. If you have the option to change your frame rate, keep it at 60 FPS. Now the reason why we want to keep it at 60 FPS is that you're consistent with your shots, if that makes sense. Let's say if you want to go up to 240 FPS, it's harder for you to green because your game is a lot more smoother. So it's kind of harder to, I guess you can say, keep the bar consistent whenever you're trying to green a shot. Whenever you run into someone that's greening a lot of shots, more than likely they are on 60 FPS. Now, but in this case though, if you're playing 240 FPS, the higher the FPS is better for defense. But if you want to have better offense, then you should be in 60 FPS. So understanding the differences between those two is pretty big. So if you want to have good offense, play on 60. Good defense, higher FPS, so 240. Now let's go into a game and see how much greens we can get. Alright, so we found a game. So pretty much we're going to be seeing how much we can green just being on 60 FPS. So right there, we have one. So that's two right there. For those who play on 60 FPS can vouch for me that like playing on 60 FPS is pretty much like a green machine. So if you get really good at greening at 60 FPS, that pretty much means like your shots have a higher chance of greening than not greening. Five, 6. Alright, so that game wasn't that good of an example, but I did green like pretty much half of my shots, which is still pretty good. So I got one. So 21. Again, being on 60 FPS is also just like a rhythm thing. So being on 60 FPS isn't the best for defense. So that's why like higher frames is better defense. But playing on 60 FPS, your offense will be the best. Post him. Green. Look at that. Again, it's going to take practice for you to get good at this before you start greening consistently. Again, another green. So again, we're going to post him. Look at that, 24% green. Alright, so I'm going to switch over to 240 FPS and let's see how much I can green. So right now we're on 240 FPS. So right there, wasn't a full bar. 29. And off the eye test, it feels like I should have greened it, but I think me being on 240 right there kind of messed me up. I think if I was on 60, then I would have greened that. So you see, she's trying to post me, can't do it. There we go. And that was good defense. Again, good defense. Okay, we're on 240 FPS, so we're gonna try to green this one right here. Again, it was like a little bit short of the full bar. So we're gonna post him. Try to green it again. Like the shots feel just like very like short of a green when you're on 240 FPS. So again, let's switch back to 60 FPS and then you guys will see that I'll start greening a lot more. See, there we go, 25. So post 27. 13. 28 green, look. These are all of the greens are coming from the 60 FPS. Alright, so that's gonna wrap up this video. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and be sure to subscribe. Greening your shots at 60 FPS is something that you're not gonna get done right away. It is gonna take a lot of time and practice. But once you get good at it, then your greens will be a lot more consistent. Once again, thank you guys for 7,000 subscribers, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.